How's it going, guys? Snowman here. Got a new knife in my collection. Just thought I'd show you guys. This is the A.G. Russell Combat Bowie Vintage. "7.5" blade. That's a fighter blade profile. Bowie. And this one has the hidden compartment in the handle. So I don't know what I'm going to end up stowing in there. Probably a little compass and a fire starter, ferro rod with a striker. Check out the primary grinds. That's 1 1/8 inch wide primary grinds. Index is really nice. I need some weight in the handle. This is all, you pop this screw out. There's a tool on your retention here. This will unscrew. This comes up about 1/4 inch, and you can pop this down, push it, and this side will pop out and spin. You've got a hollow chamber in there that's hollowed out the way this handle is designed to stow some items. It needs a little weight in there, but a really cool knife. Index is really nice. Got your little finger grooves. This is a Blackie Collins design that A.G. Russell, I'm assuming he bought the rights to produce this, because it's originally it's a Blackie Collins design, which here's a Blackie Collins version. They made 1,075 of these. This one has the upper clip point in that Swedish stainless steel. And this one, I read an article on this. It's either 440A or 440C. I'm leaning towards 440A. But it could be 440C. In my opinion, there's not a lot of difference in performance-wise between 440A and 440C. I know that the C has a lot more carbon, but if you got 0.75%, 0.95%, it's not going to make much difference. That's just my humble opinion. Everybody has an opinion on steels. You could even have like a stainless steel that's just 420 stainless, which is 0.15% carbon, compared to, say, 420 J2 stainless, which is 0.40% carbon. So you got 420, 0.15, 420 J2 stainless, 0.40, and the Japanese are the ones who came up with that 420 J2. That's why they call it J. They started adding more carbon to the 420. They were the first ones to do it. So if you take like a 420 J2, if you see a knife that says 420 J2, it's actually it's going to be equivalent to, well, it won't be equivalent to, but it'll be close to like a 440A, but there's plenty of carbon in there, 0.40%. Plenty of carbon. When you start getting down around the 420 range, those knives are designed for, you can get them razor sharp. They're designed to lacerate and cut. You see a lot of kitchen knives made out of 420, and they're razor sharp. They cut through the meat, they do stuff, but they lose their retention very fast. That's why people have those sharpened stainless steel rods in their kitchen. You can just, touch them up real quick. If you have a defensive knife, there's absolutely nothing wrong with 420. It's all how you view it. You may have a vintage. I see there's a lot of these vintage knives that have 420. And if it's combat related or self-defense, it's not a bad steel. You're not going to have to worry about rust. If you get 420J2, you got a better stainless. Then you get 440A, you got a really good stainless. You get 440C, you get the top tier, and your edge retention is going to last a lot longer. So it's all a matter of what you're going to do with it. If you're going to be cutting a lot and doing a lot of things, you definitely want the 440C. If you got a knife that's just going to be at the ready for self-defense or combat, you can get by with 420 stainless steel. There's a lot of guys out there. They're the high-tech knife guys. I mean, they got to have that high-tech steel. They got to have that S30V, the S60V. They've got to have the CPM 3V stuff, the super steels. There's even ones above those. It's all great and well, but when you start adding that massive amount of carbon, you can up that chromium. So you're going to still you're more susceptible to rust degradation, moisture attack. So I was telling you guys about coconut oil. It's my workaround protection for everything. If I've got a shiny blade, it doesn't matter if it's 420, 440C, all the way through that spectrum. Could be 1095. You got a shiny blade, put that coconut oil on there. You can go into any wet or moisture environment and your blade is protected. It's not a greasy residual like WD. It's really cool element. It's hydrophobic. Once you coat that blade with it, it doesn't want to allow the moisture through that barrier. This is Snowman. I'll catch you guys in the next one.